Good evening, Yogins. How are you? Welcome to Play Along Practice with Amanda Shepherd. It's nice to see you. I think I'm going to work on some twists tonight. That's what I have in mind before I start. Please subscribe if you're enjoying these practices, and if you would like to support me in other ways, there are options in the description. And I know it's a beautiful Friday night. I hope you're feeling good. Let's get started. Nice deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Just let yourself drop into your practice. Sits bones ground, crown of head to sky. Sitting up as tall as you possibly can. And just to set the vibe, I'm going to start with a chant. We're going to work with Loka Samasta Sukhi No Bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free. And then Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, peace, peace, and perfect peace. Loka Samasta Sukhi No Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhi No Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhi No Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Gently open the eyes. You can come to laying on your mat. Props I have nearby. I have a blanket for my sits bones or my knees. Always a couple blocks, and I have a strap. Don't know what I'm going to use. Let's just start laying down. Staying connected to that nice Ujjayi breath. Building the breath from the belly up through the chest. Exhaling from the chest down through the belly. Nice and equanimous. And with your next exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Just do a couple low back circles, one or two each direction. I'm going to reach my arms out to the side, drawing the left knee in and reaching the right leg nice and long. Nice deep inhale here, and as you exhale, twist towards your right. Glue that left shoulder blade into the floor. So you can draw your left sits bones towards your right heel. As you exhale back through center, snuggle the right knee behind the left, finding Gomukhasana legs. Make sure your sacrum's even on the earth, and you want to feel the stretch on that left hip, right where the hip and the thigh meet. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, Navasana, happy baby pose. If you can't find the outside edges of your feet, you want to set your feet up so the soles of the feet are getting a suntan. Maybe you find your shins, even your hamstrings instead. Nice deep inhale here. You're going to keep the left foot where it is. Reach the right leg nice and long on the mat. Breathe into the right side belly. As you exhale, see if you can externally rotate that knee. You're going to reach that inner left knee away. Maybe you find a clasp. See if you can come laying down on the floor so you're hugging that knee and drawing that left hip down. Keeping the left side waist as long as the right. And you can rock the hip here if you like. Try to keep your left foot nice and flexed. Don't sickle that inner ankle. If this isn't available to you, a number 4 stretch with the right knee in is fine. And then as you exhale, left knee curtsy crosses over right. You're going to bring your hips to the left, knees to the right. Square your chest to sky. And then do giant circles with that left arm. You're going to reach it down to the floor, across the body, and around. For a version of Supta Ardha Matsyendrasana, then go the other way. Really let that left shoulder blade glue into the floor each time you come around. Next time your hand is down, find the top of the right foot with your left hand squaring the chest. You can stay here if you like, left foot on the floor. You can reach that inner knee away. It's interesting. You can grab your left foot and reach that heel away from you. Draw that left hip towards the short edge of your mat on the other side. And with your inhale, come on back up through center. Let the right toes come up to meet the left. I'm going to breathe here. Bend the knees. Reach your arms out to the side. Nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, bring those knees to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, knees left. Keep the knees in the same line. Inhale through center. Exhale, right. Inhale through center. Exhale, left. Most important thing is to keep the shoulder blades on the floor. Couple more times. Coming back through center, right knee stays in. You're going to reach that left leg long, just twist. Keep this chest squaring to sky. You can draw the left ribs towards the right. Breathing here. As you exhale, back through center.
LAPTOPBSA2REJ4. Disconnected.
Snuggle the left knee behind the right. My computer's turning off upstairs. Sorry about that. Separate the feet. You can do a number 4 stretch if you prefer. You want to feel this where the right thigh and hip meet. Keep the feet flexed and try to bring your shins to parallel for Gomukhasana legs. One more breath. As you exhale, you're going to bring the hips to the right, knees to the left. Breathing here. And then see if you can reach that right arm down and across the body, circumducting the shoulder. And then go the other way. And see if you can grab the top of the left foot with your right hand. Make sure the chest is square to the sky. You can keep the right foot on the floor and reach that inner knee away. Or if it's more interesting, you're welcome to take your hand to the outside edge of that foot and straighten the leg. Draw that right hip towards the short edge of your mat, away from your shoulder. Keep the shoulder blades on the floor. That's important. Breathing here. One more breath. And come on up through center. Oh, this hamstring's so much tighter. And then bring the left foot up to meet the right. Breathing here nice and easy. Keep your toes pointing towards the sky. Shoulder blades on the floor. If you want to bend your knees, it makes this more accessible. If it's interesting for you, you can point your toes to the right, and as you exhale like a pendulum, touch your right fingers. Back up through center. Shoulder blades stay down. Take it to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale. Toes go right. Inhale, center. Exhale. Toes go left. All right, let's do 3 more each side. Exhaling to bring the toes down. Inhaling to come back through center. So one more. Inhaling. Reach those arms forward. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, Navasana boat pose. Actually, inhale up, lift your chest to the sky. You're gonna breathe here. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Cross your favorite ankle over and come on forward. No need to overthink it. Back yourself up on your mat. I'm gonna turn the wrists out. I'm not really sure why, but my wrists are a little sore. I didn't do a personal practice yesterday, I really just taught. I don't remember doing that many inversions, but oh well. Top of the hand to the floor. Nice and light. Plant that down. Bring the other top of the hand down. Fingers spreading apart like you're gripping the floor, wrists right under the shoulders, thumbs are nice and easy. And start to find your cat-cows. Your next exhale, come through center, left arm reaches out to the left, and thread that needle, draw that arm through. Walk that right hand forward and lean back with that right shoulder blade. Any variations you like, feel free. I really want to feel the shoulder blades, so I'm going to keep focus more on the twist than I am like reaching the right leg back or anything. Coming back through center. And reach that left arm off to the side, and as you exhale, left arm forward, right leg back. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale, twist underneath. Inhale, extend. Exhale, get that elbow across the outside of the knee. One more time. Inhale, extend. Left arm down. Kickstand that left shin and reach that right arm up and around. Kick the foot into the hand. Opening the heart. Toes towards the top of your head. Breathing here. As you exhale, step that right foot up. Keep the left knee down and reach those toes away. And just take your hands to the right thigh and breathe into the back of the body. And sink your hips any amount. Left arm reaches to sky. Nice lateral stretch. Maybe you touch the floor. Keep your right hand on your hip. Then as you exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, breathing here. Keep the front of the body as long as it will be. As you exhale, right foot comes to the floor. See if you can fit your shoulder underneath. Tuck your left toes and reach that heel back. Try to extend the torso. Maybe reach around for a bind. Breathing here. As you exhale, left arm down. Reach that right arm to sky, opening up. Simple twist. Left inner ribs towards that right inner thigh. And then lean back. Exhale, take your hand to the inside. Come on forward, Prasarita Padottanasana. On your fingertips, extend the spine. Left hand reaches across to the right ankle, calf, or thigh. Open up. Nice deep inhale here. You're going to straighten the arms. And as you exhale, reach that right arm under the left. Grab your left thigh. Look underneath your left arm. Come on back through center and just walk it around to that right foot. You're going to plant your palms. Plank pose. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the heels, undulate the body forward. Exhale back. Like giant cat-cows. And then next time, bring the shins down. You're going to reach that right arm off to the side. As you exhale, thread the needle. Draw that arm through. Left arm's going to walk forward. Draw that left hip back. Breathing here. Lean back that left shoulder blade. Maybe reach around for half bind. Any variations you like, your practice. I'm going to stick with this one. Opening up. And as you exhale, left hand next to your face. Reach that right arm forward, left heel back. Union of opposites. Find your twist. Inhale, extend. Exhale, go underneath. Inhale, extend. See if you can get that elbow outside the knee. Inhale, extend, right arm down. Kickstand the right shin. Reach that left arm up and around. Finding a heart opening. Drawing the toes towards your head and vice versa. Scoop your belly. As you exhale, step that left foot up. And just see if you can square the hips, sink into that right psoas, scissor the heel and knee. Left hand to the, hands to the left thigh. Right arm reaches the sky. Find your lateral stretch. Maybe left fingertips to floor. As you exhale. Ardha half splits. Breathing here. Keep that front of the body nice and long. One more breath. And as you exhale, bring that left foot down. I'm going to take my left hand, make a letter C connected to my calf, bring that shoulder underneath. Tuck those right toes. Really lengthen the front of the body. And reach my hands around for a bind. Breathing here. As I exhale, I'm going to bring the hands inside. Tonasana. Breathing here. And I'm going to reach that right hand across for the left ankle, calf, or thigh. Dropping that head down. Nice deep inhale. As I exhale, I'm going to reach the left arm underneath for the right ankle, calf, or thigh, and look underneath my right arm. See if I can see the sky. Bring some weight towards the ball of your foot. And as you exhale, come on back through center. Walk around to that left leg. Step it back. Plank pose. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, let's go to down dog. Let your feet come a little wide. See if you can walk your hands forward, finding like a giant puppy. Keep the heels on the earth. Wrap your triceps down. One more breath. And as you exhale, come on forward, bring your feet back hip distance. Nice deep inhale. As you exhale, knees, chest, chin, Ashtanga Namaskar. Tops of feet to the floor, scoop your belly. Glide on through Bhujangasana, baby cobra. Breathing here. I'm going to find a Sphinx pose. Forearms down, roll my inner thighs to sky. Set up my pose. I want my low back to feel safe, so I'm going to draw my belly in. Smile those inner shoulders. You can stay here. You can lift the elbows. As you exhale, reach that right hand underneath the left and reach your left arm forward. Squaring your chest towards the floor. Feeling a stretch in your right deltoid, so right on top of the right shoulder. Maybe reach that hand across if you want a little more. And as you exhale, you're going to reach the left arm out to the side. Roll onto the left side body. Bring the right foot to the floor behind you. Opening up pectoralis minor. Come back through center. Refine your Sphinx pose. Breathing here. Maybe lift the forearms. Left arm reaches across. Glide that right hand forward, squaring the chest. Pull back with your Left hand. You want more? Cross that right arm over the left, finding an X. Then you're going to reach that right arm out to the side, roll onto the right side body, sole of the left foot comes to the floor behind you. Breathing here. As you exhale, come on back through center. Hands next to your low ribs. Cobra or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Spend a few breaths. Lengthen all four sides of your waist. Reach that right leg to sky, turn the toes out. You're gonna bend the knee, couple hip circles. Getting some fluid in that socket should feel really nice. Take your time. Knee to sky, toes to floor. Look over under your left arm. See if you can see your toes. Give them a twinkle. And then as you exhale, find that left arm underneath. Reach that right foot out. Toes towards your pinky. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, drop that hip. Inhale, lift. You're just going to let the hip hover. Exhale, drop the hip. Inhale, hover. Draw that knee to your chest. Step it up next to your thumb. Open up into that simple twist. And as you exhale, come forward. Prasarita Padottanasana. Nice wide angle. You're going to walk your hands out for a wide puppy. Heels stay on the floor. Spread your sits bones to start and then draw your sits bones together. Lengthen the front of the body more. Exhale, come on back in. Right hand underneath your nose, left hand to your low back. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Right ribs towards the left. Finding a twist. Maybe find a half bind. Reaching that left arm around for the right inner thigh or waist. Draw your right hip back. And then as you exhale, reach that right hand across for the left ankle, calf, or thigh. Keep twisting. Spread those inner shoulders. Drop your head down. As you exhale, come on back through center. Left hand right underneath your nose. All right, take your right hand to your low back. Nice deep inhale. As you exhale, twist. Left ribs towards the right. Maybe reach that right arm to sky. Maybe take a half bind. Breathing here, folding that hand around. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, dive down. Reach that left arm across for the right ankle, calf, or thigh. Spread those inner shoulders. Lean back. As you exhale, unwind. I'm going to walk it around to that right foot. Step it back, plank pose. And as you exhale, let's go to down dog. Breathing here. Inhale, belly to spine, shoulders over the wrist, coming out to plank, go a little bit beyond. Exhale, draw back, undulating the breath through the body. This time you're going to come about halfway, bring those shins to the floor, glide your hands out, puppy pose. Forehead, everybody, maybe tip of the nose, some of you chest and chin, wrapping those triceps towards the earth, keeping that belly scooping. And then glide yourself out to your Sphinx pose. Do it very carefully. Lengthen the tailbone first. Then glide the feet back. Let those thighs come down. Breathing here. Open the heart. Maybe push down with your palms. Lift the elbows. Contract the belly to reach your hands back. Shalambhasana. Interlacing the fingers. Chest expansion arms. Maybe adding the feet. Notice the neck is long. I'm looking straight down. Hands next to your low ribs, Bhujangasana or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left leg reaches back, turn the, bend the knee. Couple hip circles. Go the other way. Drop that foot behind you, check out your toes. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, find your right tricep. Reach that left foot across. You're gonna drop the hip. Let it hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Hover. Inhale, lift. Knee to chest. Step that foot up next to your thumb. Simple twist. Reaching that left arm to sky. Lean back. All right, make sure your arm's not all willy-nilly up here. So you can plug the arm bone into the socket. Now as you exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana. Breathing here. You're going to turn those right toes out. Put a bend into your right knee. Let the left toes point to sky. Skandasana. Come on back through center. Left toes turn out. Right toes to sky. Breathing here. Those of you who like a bind, go ahead and take it. And come on back through center. Nice deep inhale. As you exhale, maybe you fold in. You can take Prasarita Padottanasana A or any headstand variation you like, or any inversion. Lifting up. I'm going to reach the right leg back, left leg forward. And keep going, finding a twist. Try to extend the legs. Keep all four sides of the waist equally long. Then take it back through center. As you exhale, bring this, let's see if you can reach the right leg forward, left leg back. Take it across. Breathing here. Come on back through center. Reach those legs out to the side. Take that nice hinge to come down. Feet land where you started. Inhale, Prasarita Padottanasana. Exhale, walking around to that left foot. Inhale here. Exhale. Chaturanga Dandasana. Let's come all the way to the floor. Reach your hands back. Lengthen your tailbone as you interlace your fingers in a non-dominant way. Keep the chest lifted, toes towards the back of the room. Hands down, Bhujangasana or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, breathing here. Reach that tailbone back. Imagine somebody has their hand right on your sacrum. That's my favorite adjustment. Firm your outer hips. Inhale, reach that right leg back. Turn the toes out. Maybe one hip circle. Drop that leg out to the side. Check out your toes. This time as you exhale, twist underneath. Reach that leg across. Fallen star. Reach that left arm to sky. As you exhale, take your left hand to the outside of that right foot and draw it up. You're going to keep the left toes turned out. Virabhadrasana 2. Drop the shoulders, plug the arm bones to socket. Reverse your warrior. Reach it out, Utthita Trikonasana. Drop those left ribs. Left arm to sky. Reach that hand around for a half bind. Breathing here. As you exhale, bend into that knee. See if you can take your hand to the outside. Scoop that right hip under and try not to fold into your inner thigh. Keep reaching back. Okay. Breathing here as you exhale. Maybe look forward. Float it out, Ardha Chandrasana. With the half bind, if you want to keep that. And maybe bend the left knee, kick that foot into the hand. Chapasana variation. Trying to look at the sky, maybe see your toes back there. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, just snuggle that left knee behind the right. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 3. Exhale, snuggle that left knee behind the right. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 3. Exhale, snuggle that left knee behind the right. And step that left foot back. You're going to reach the left arm forward. Find a twist. Elbow to the outside of the knee. Stack your hands. Lean back. Breathing here. Left arm down, right arm to sky. Maybe you want to find a half bind. Spread those inner shoulders. As you exhale, look down, plant your palms through a vinyasa of your choice. Exhale, down dog. Reach that left leg back, turn the toes out. One hip circle, each direction. Check out your toes. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, twist underneath. Find that right arm. Fallen start. Reach that left leg out, right arm to sky. And then find the outside edge of your foot. And step that foot up in between your hands. Heel to arch alignment. Virabhadrasana 1. Drop the shoulders. Plug the arm bones. Reverse warrior. Reach it out, Utthita Trikonasana. Right arm to sky, maybe find that half bind. So you can keep that left hip scooping under. Then as you exhale, bend into that left knee. Take your hand to the outside and draw that hip in. Right? Keep finding that spinal extension. Then maybe look forward. Float it out. Ardha Chandrasana with that half bind. And stay here. Maybe Chapasana variation. Bending that right knee, kicking that foot into the hand, opening the heart. As you exhale, you can look down for balance, let go of the leg, and just let that right knee snuggle behind the left, hands to heart center. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 3. Exhale, snuggle that right knee behind the left. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 3. Exhale, snuggle the knee. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 3, and step that foot back for a lunge. You're going to reach that right arm forward, bring that elbow to the outside. Maybe stack the hands, leaning back. Maybe right arm down, left arm to sky. Maybe reaching for that half bind, spreading those inner shoulders. Exhale, look down. You're going to frame that front foot, taking it through a vinyasa of your choice. Exhale, down dog. Shake your head, yes and no. Inhale, reach that right leg back, open the hip. Lift your left heel. Exhale, bring the heel down, lift the toes. One more time. This time, inhale, lift the heel. You can stay here. You can let those right toes keep reaching behind you. Maybe right fingertips to floor. Maybe you drop that foot back. Or come at Karasana, wild thing. Push your feet and left arm into the floor. Square your left chest towards the sky. Exhale, take it back around. Twist underneath. Find that left arm. Fallen star. Right leg's floating. Grab the outside edge of the foot. Bring that foot up. Virabhadrasana 2. Breathing here. Little adjustments if you need it. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach that left hand around for that half bind. And as you exhale, reach it out, Utthita Trikonasana. Keep the inner shoulders spreading. Keep the spine long. This time, bend into your right knee. Maybe drop the arm underneath. Find a full bind. You can use a strap. Straighten your arms. You can stay here. You can let go of the hands and reach out, Ardha Chandrasana. Or if you want, step that left foot in a little bit as you straighten the right leg. Bound Ardha Chandrasana. Breathing here. Gently release Ardha Chandrasana. Maybe Chapasana variation. My head is dangerously close to this couch. I'm going to kick the foot away. Nice deep inhale here. As I exhale, hands to heart center. Left knee behind the right. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 3. Exhale, snuggle that knee behind, kind of like hit, right? Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach it out. Step it back. Left arm reaches forward. Find that twist. Left arm down, right arm to sky. Maybe finding a half bind. If your fingers touch your belly button, you might be able to reach underneath and get that full bind. You have a lot of fabric in your clothes, it's harder. Lean back with your right shoulder blade. Look up. Exhale, unwind. Through a vinyasa of your choice. Exhale, down dog, feet to the back. I'm going to walk myself back a little bit so I'm not as close to the couch. Reach that left leg behind you. Open the hip. Inhale, lift the right heel. Exhale, bring it down, lift the toes. One more time. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift it, and keep those toes floating behind you. Maybe you stay here, maybe. Come across and push your foundation. Push the feet and the right hand into the floor and see if you can lengthen your tailbone. Square the chest. Ooh. Reach that left arm around. Breathing here. As you exhale, take it back through center. Inhale, here, three-legged dog. Exhale, twist underneath. Find that right tricep. Fallen star. Grab the outside edge of the foot and step it up. Virabhadrasana 2. Reverse your warrior. Half bind. Root into that right foot. Reach it out, Utthita Trikonasana. Left arm down, inner shoulder spreading. As you exhale, bend into that left knee. And maybe reach around for a full bind. Step the right foot in a little bit. Straighten that left leg. And see if you can reach that right leg back. Bound Ardha Chandrasana. Make sure you're balancing on the ball of the left foot and outer heel evenly. Gently release Ardha Chandrasana. Shavasana variation if that's interesting. As you exhale, hands to heart center and release the leg. Snuggle that right knee behind the left. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 3. Exhale, knee comes behind. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 3. Last time. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 3. Step that right foot back for a lunge. Right arm forward. Find your twist. All right. Right arm down, left arm to sky. See if you can find that half bind. Maybe if your belly buttons, if your fingers find the belly button, you can reach underneath and find that full bind. Straightening the elbows to extend the spine. Look up at the sky. Careful when you challenge the balance. Use your right quadriceps. Exhale, unwind. Through a vinyasa of your choice. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathing here. Alright, with your inhale, you're going to lift the heels. As you exhale, bend the knees. We're going to jump the feet around to a squat. Nice and light. You want to take an inversion and do like a straddle handstand. You can do that. Whatever makes you happy. Squat, sits bones down. Bring the back of your hands together, giving them a little break. Nice deep inhale here. Drop the right shoulder. Any variation, right? Maybe you reach around for a bind. See if you can straighten your arms. Keep leaning back. Now as you exhale, we're going to come to Flamingo Pose. Reach the sits bones back. Lift your right heel and heel toe that left foot to the middle of the mat. And come on up. Breathing here. Find your toe lock or strap or the outside edge of the foot or the inside of the knee. Tita Parighasana B, looking over your left shoulder. Exhale, bring that foot to center. Dancing Shiva. You can grab the outside of the knee if you want. Look back at your right fingertips. And as you exhale, look forward. Number 4. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, sink those hips. Hands to heart center. You want to feel the stretch where the thigh and the butt meet. Nice flexed feet. You can stay here. You can scoot your right toes around the left arm and plant your palms. Right shins in the right armpit. Ekapadagalavasana. Maybe bring the head down and lift on up. Breathing here. One more breath. As you exhale, take it back down. Ekapadagalavasana. See if you can snuggle those toes behind. A little easier if you kick your butt with your left heel. Maybe you want to keep the leg extending. Push straight down with your hands. Ekapadagalavasana. Step it back. Open up. Maybe come up parighasana if that's interesting. Breathing here. And as you exhale, step that right foot up between the hands. See if you can bring the left knee down and reach those toes away. Breathe into your tailbone, breathe into the low belly. Lengthen the tailbone, see if you can lift up. Open the heart, chest expansion. Interlace the fingers, drop those hips any amount. Keep it out of the low back though. Breathing. As you exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Bring your right foot down. You're going to take your right hand underneath. See if you can bring your shoulder under right hand to the outside edge of that right foot. Kickstand your left shin behind you. Really lean into straighten your right arm, lean into it. Lean back your left shoulder blade. Take your hand, left hand to the outside edge of that right foot and reach that leg away, opening up. Visvamitrasana prep. As you exhale, come on out. Ekapadakam vinyasa through a vinyasa of your choice. Exhale, down dog. Breathing here. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. I'm going to jump to a squat. If you want to take an inversion, feel free to do that. Keep letting little noises distract me. I'm going to keep my arms straight. Breathing here. Come on down, back of the hands together. Dropping that left shoulder. Make sure the knees and toes are in the same line. Right arm reaches up, maybe turn your hands back. You might find a clasp. You can use a strap. Breathing here, lean back with that right shoulder blade. Then we're going to take it to Flamingo Pose. Reach your sits bones back, lift your left heel, and see if you can heel toe that right foot right underneath your belly button. Lengthen the tailbone as you root down into your right foot, coming on up to stand. You can stay here, or reach it out of Tita Parighasana B with the half bind. Go over your right shoulder, look forward, bring the foot forward for A, and then reach that right hand around for Dancing Shiva. Drop your left hip, breathing here. As you exhale, look forward, find that number 4, reaching that inner left knee away, foot's flexed. Exhale, sink back, funky Tustin. Maybe hands to heart center. You can take the back of the hands together, it's fine. It's interesting. Scooch those, bring the palms to the floor, scooch those left toes behind the right arm, around the right arm. Plant your palms. Kick your butt with your right heel and then reach that leg away. Ekapada Galavasana. Maybe bring the top of the head down for a headstand. Lifting on up. Keep your number 4. Keep reaching that inner knee away. Tailbone's long. Shoulders away from the ears, of course. One more breath. As you exhale, bring it back. Right? So you want to get in pretty close. You want to snuggle those toes around the arm, fit the shin into the armpit. Easier if you kick your butt. And maybe you keep that right leg extending. Push straight down with your arms. And see if you can reach the chest. Forward. Step that right foot, reach that left leg to sky. Open the hip. Maybe come up, cross. Right down with your feet. Reach it around. Just bring that right ribs towards the sky. And as you exhale, take it back around. Inhale here. Exhale. Step that foot up. Bring the right knee down. Reach those toes away. Lengthen your tailbone. Lift out through all 4 sides of your waist. Open the heart, maybe chest expansion. Sinking the hips any amount. Keep it out of the low back. Trying to extend the front of the body. And then as you exhale, roll over that front leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Breathing here. One more breath. Exhale, you're going to bring that left foot down. Take your left hand, make a letter C. Bring that shoulder underneath. Plant your left hand. Kickstand your right shin. Straighten your left arm. Grab the outside edge of that left foot with your right hand. Visvamitrasana prep. Keep leaning back. Exhale, look down. Ekapada Kandanyasana through your vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. And find a squat, however you want to get there. Breathing here. Take the back of your hands together. See if you can sit up tall. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, fingertips to floor. I'm going to turn the toes forward and lengthen the spine. Ribs are in the thighs. Take 2 letter C's. Connect them to my calves. See if I can drop my shoulders down. Setting up for Tittibasana. Bring your hands behind your feet. Extend the spine. Reach the sternum forward. Hug your outer arms with your inner thighs. And reach the legs. Tittibasana. Breathing here. As you exhale, toes come together. Kind of a bakasana variation. It's never a great bakasana, at least not for me. Lifting up. Tripod headstand. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. As you exhale, turn the toes right. I'm going to kick your butt with your heels. Pull those knees in. Inhale, lift on up. Shoulders stay away from the ears. Exhale. Pull those knees in. Inhale, lift up. Third time. Exhale. Pull those knees in. Inhale, lift. Back through center. Shoulders away from the ears a lot. Turn the toes to the left. Exhale, kick your butt. Draw those knees in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Inhale, reach those legs to sky. Exhale. Then back through center. Fit those shins on the triceps. Keep the heels tucked into your sits bones and push straight down. Bakasana. Find your squat. Breathing here. Take the backs of the hands together. Let your fingers relax. As I exhale, I'm going to let my feet come a little bit wide. They're actually off mat. I'm going to bring the back of my hands to the floor. Let the top of my head come down. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. And I'm going to lift up into Astamukti-Shirshasana. I'm not sure which variation. Breathing here. One more breath. As you exhale, tripod. Find your twist. Draw those knees into the chest. See if you can fit your knees to the tricep. And lift on up. Reach the legs away from each other. Ekapada Vinyasa. And as you exhale, bring that right foot down. And set yourself up for Janu Shirshasana. Belly button over the knee. Reach out. Good, inhale. Reach that hand to sky. As you exhale, I'm going to reach that foot towards the front of the mat. Right knee pointing to sky for this version of seated parighasana variation. Reach that left arm across. Lean back with your right shoulder blade and reach for the outside edge of that left foot. Breathing here. Leaning back. I'm going to try and keep my hands on that left foot as I draw it up into Surya Yantrasana. That could have been a little nicer, but that's okay. Lean back with your right shoulder blade. Unsickle that left foot. And as you exhale, plant the calf on top of the shoulder. Elephant trunk. Ekapada Vinyasa. Three-legged dog. Turn the toes out. Maybe come out Karasana if that's interesting for you. All right. Reaching up. It's more of a counter pose at this stage. Inhale, three-legged dog as you exhale through a vinyasa of your choice. Exhale, down dog. Reconnecting to your breath. So you can find that inner vibration, that inner kind of hum feeling you had in chanting at the beginning of class. And lift the heels. I'm going to come into a squat, however you want to get there. Back of the hands together. Just taking a moment. Bring the fingers forward. Let my feet come a little wider than the mat. Nice deep inhale to reach the hands back. I like to bring the tops of the hands down. Some people like their palms. For me, it stretches out the wrist a little bit more. Shoulders away from the ears, like all headstands. Coming on up. Breathing here. Bring the hands to tripod. Kick your butt, turn your knees to the left. And as you exhale, see if you can fit that knee to the tricep. Lifting up, push straight down. Reach the heels away from each other. Ekapadakaunyasana A, twisted scissors. Left foot down, right foot reaches forward. Setting up for Janu Shirshasana. A little bit of a twist. Come on out. Breathing here. Inhale, return up. As you exhale, and bring the hands down. And then open that left foot out to the side so your legs are like an L. It's seated parighasana. It's a variation. Reaching the right hand for the left shin. Drawing the left arms down, leaning back with that right shoulder blade as I reach across and find the left foot. Find the right foot with the left hand. Breathing here. One more breath. I'm going to try and keep a hold of this right foot as I reach the left foot forward. Lifting up into Surya Yantrasana. Lean back the left shoulder blade. Oh, I think I forgot to turn the foot forward. Oh well. As I exhale, I'm going to fit that foot on the knee. I'm going to turn this forward, sorry. Breathing here, plant those palms, elephant trunk. Ekapadakaunyasana. Three-legged dog. I'm going to hop up on my mat so I don't kick the glass. Turn the foot out. Cobra parighasana, it might not be as intense as earlier because you've just been in a ton of forward fold, so it's really more of a counter. As you exhale, take it back around through a vinyasa of your choice. Inhale, open the heart. Take a moment here. Exhale, child's pose. Drawing back. Whichever one you like. I like the knees a little wider to get into the hips a little bit more. Really, just to make it relaxing because it doesn't really do much for my hips. All right, it's about an hour. Plant the right hand in the middle of your mat, stack the left hand on top, push down and pull back. It's one of the closest things we can get to the idea of like hanging from a bar in yoga, and it's really important if you do, especially if you do a lot of inversions. It's important to get that stretch in the outer lats, all the way around the shoulder blades. Maybe even you feel your armpit. It's hard to find that in yoga. Walk your hands over to the left. Push the floor away with the left hand, pull with the right. Nice lateral stretch. Coming back to center, left hand underneath the right. Push down with your hands and pull back. Walk your hands over to the right, push the floor away with the right hand, pull with the left. And we'll come through center. Push down with your palms, knees right underneath the shoulders. Scoop your belly as you glide your hands out, puppy pose. Chest and chin to the floor. Bend your elbows. Praying puppy. Keep those hips right over the knees. Pull back with your triceps. Reach out with your hands. Walk it back in. Let's tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. And just step that right foot up. Turn the left toes out, maybe just behind your wrist. Come onto your fingertips, setting up for parighasana. Reach your arms out to the side, turn the thumbs down, reverse prayer or knuckles, whatever your shoulders prefer. Belly button over the knee. Come forward about halfway. If you need more, keep going. Make sure the hips are nice and even, the weight's even in your feet. I want to feel this in the meat of your hamstrings on that right side. Inhale, come halfway. You're going to bring the left, actually come all the way up. I'll set it up a different way. If you like to make more space lengthwise between your legs, please do that. We're going to set up for Parvata Trikonasana, revolved extended triangle. Left arm to sky. Scooch that right hip back as you find your pose. Some people like to use a block in this pose. Some people like the hand inside. Don't worry about where it is. Worry about extending all four sides of the waist evenly, about keeping that left heel, outer heel on the floor. Lean back your right shoulder blade. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Bring the hands down and step that left foot back like Virabhadrasana 2. Take the right hand, connect your letter C to your calf. Bring that shoulder underneath. Plant your right palm down. See if you can lean into that right arm. All right, maybe find the outside edge of that right foot with your left hand. Visvamitrasana. Breathing here. As you exhale, Ekapada Vinyasana B. through your vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. Breathing here, step that left foot up, maybe right behind the wrist. Make sure you can square your hips to the floor, hips and chest square. So it's not as big as a warrior step, right? It's less than that. Come on up. Reach your arms out to the side, turn your thumbs down. Knuckles or reverse prayer. Breathing here. Belly button over the knee, come forward halfway. Keep the left side waist as long as the right. You need more, keep going. Think about lengthening the front of the body more than bringing the knee to the shin or anything like that. And you want to feel this right here. Come on up. If you like a little more length between your feet, go ahead and grab that, find that. Left hand to the hip, right arm to sky. Get nice and long. And I like to use the thumb to pull the hip back as I come forward. I'm going to let my hand land where it likes. Make sure you can keep the weight even across the ball of the foot and across the outer heel on the right side. Lean back, your left shoulder blade, drop those ribs. Maybe reach that left arm up. Check out your thumb. Breathing here. So, like this hip wants to do the bump, I'm going to keep it leaning back. I'm going to lean back the shoulder blade. Exhale, come on down. I'm going to step the right foot back a little bit. Heel to arch alignment as I bend into that left knee. Make a letter C connected to your calf and drop the shoulder. As you reach that hand down, I'm going to scoop that left hip in and under. Find the outside edge of the foot with the right hand. And reach up. Visvamitrasana. Exhale, Ekapadakandanyasana. Through vinyasa. Spend a moment in your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Your next inhale, reach that right leg back. You're going to step that foot between your hands and open that hip out to the side. Roll your left inner thigh to sky. Breathing here. Maybe stack your hands, lean back the left shoulder blade. Finding that twist. As you exhale, maybe fold in. Making sure you're drawing the right hip back and bringing the left hip point down so that the sacrum's straight. Lock your hands in. Bring the right heel closer to the groin. Maybe you reach back with your left arm. See if you can bend the knee, kick the foot into the hand. Take the hand towards the top of the foot. Finding your quadriceps. Squaring your chest towards the front of your mat. For Ekapadakandanyasana, kind of one of the easier variations. Let that go. More accessible variations. Reach that right leg to sky. Do whatever you want with it. Breathing here through vinyasa if you want one. Exhale, down dog. Step that left foot up between the hands. I'm going to find your pigeon prep however you like to find it. I like to Just open up and keep the leg fairly parallel. Some people like the heel closer to their groin. Right? Some people like to be more on the left shin, whatever makes you happy. Breathe here. And then as you exhale, take that twist, bringing the shoulder across, stack your hands, you're going to lean back. Exhale through center. Square the chest and come on forward. Lock it in. Breathing here. Maybe bring the heel closer to the ground. Maybe reach for that right leg. Kicking the foot into the hand post. Taking the hand to the top of the foot. Squaring the chest towards the front of the room. As you exhale, taking it through. Anything you want with that left hip through a vinyasa of your choice, if that's interesting. Hold your up dog, and as you exhale, thighs come down, scoop your belly, just come to the low ribs. Reach back with the feet, down your asana. Taking those feet into the hands. If it's interesting, big toes to touch, leading with the left leg, parighasana, toes towards the top of your head. Exhale back through center. Lift up. Take it to the other side. Back through center, kick those feet into the hands. And exhale. Cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog, breathing here. Your inhale, big toes to touch. I'm going to reach that right leg to sky. What I want to do is bring that right foot next to my thumb. You can just step it up if you want. If you want, you can hop that left foot in. Let's see if you can lift up. And then right foot down. Step the left foot back. Inhaling, Visvamitrasana 1. Exhaling, open the heart. And then reach that left elbow across to the outside of that right knee. Plant your palms, you're going to lean back. Nice deep inhale. As you exhale, Visvamitrasana 3. And then come all the way up to stand for guard asana. Left knee over the right, left arm under the right. Breathing here. As you exhale, make a number 4, funky katasana with guard asana arms. Nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to twist. And then really get that left foot into that right armpit. Lifting on up. See if you can reach around for that half bind. Now you might stay here. You might come on up to stand and see if you can reach through and find a clasp. And then as you exhale, bring it back down. Ekapadagalavasana if you want it. True vinyasa. Exhale down dog. Alright. And then find Virabhadrasana 1 on the left foot. Any way you want to bring that left foot forward. I'm going to reach that leg back. You're going to pick up. Bring that left foot down. Virabhadrasana 1. Breathing in. Exhale, find your twist. Parvrita Parsva Konasana. Breathing here, lean back. Nice deep inhale. Say exhale. Virabhadrasana 3. I'm going to come all the way up to stand. Garudasana. Right knee over left, right arm under left. Breathing here. As I exhale, I'm going to find that number 4, funky Utkatasana, and then find my twist, bringing the right tricep across, maybe even going so far as to fit that foot into my armpit, reaching that left arm to sky. You can stay here, it's plenty of work. Maybe reach around for that half bind. Spread your inner shoulders. Maybe you're going to come on up to stand and see if you can reach that hand through for the clasp. Coming all the way up. And then as you exhale, coming on down. Ekapadagalavasana. I actually got it on that side, but you can see it. Reaching back. Float the right foot back. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathing here. Five breaths. With your next inhale, lift the heels. As you exhale, bend the knees nice and light. Just going to bring those feet through the hands. So you can bring the shoulders over the wrist first. It's a little bit of a cheat. Makes it a little easier for you to jump through. Navasana. Breathing here. Double pigeon. Right knee on top. You can do Sukhasana if you prefer. I'll turn forward so that you can see. This variation, I'm going to reach that left arm up, bend the elbow, and see if I can make some resistance and soften. I'm breathing into the back ribs. One more time. I'm going to reach the right arm around and sneak that arm up the back. And then as I exhale, I'm going to lengthen the spine. Breathing here. I'm going to unwind the hands and reach that left hand around. Sneak that arm up the back of the body and reach the right arm forward. Pull back with that right arm as I'm squaring the chest. Spread those inner shoulders wide. I'm going to come back up. Right hand pats myself on the back. Maybe the hands clasp. Some of you might even find a wrist. Spread the inner shoulders. Nice deep inhale. I'm going to open up to a twist and then reach that right tricep across the right foot. Lean back. And this should be more accessible than you would imagine considering all the twists we've done. As I exhale, I'm going to come back up and find a number 4. Right arm reaches to sky. I'm going to twist. I want to fit that foot into the armpit and reach across for Yogi Dandasana. Right? Looking up the sky. Try to keep the spine long. Right ribs moving towards the left a little bit. Right foot's flex. Exhale, come on up. Reach the left leg forward. Maybe Surya Yantrasana. Breathing here. And then maybe, and try it. See if you can bring that right leg through. Step it back. Visvamitrasana. Can I save it? No. Breathing here. Exhale. Vinyasa. Or not. Maybe just straight to down dog. Alright. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Bring those feet through. Navasana. Double pigeon. Left shin over right. Now reach that right arm to sky. Find the elbow. Make some resistance and soften. Make some resistance and soften. Reach that left arm off to the side. Turn the thumb down and sneak that arm up the back of the body. Try to keep the spine long as you lengthen forward. Breathing here. And I'm going to let go. I'm going to reach that right hand around for a half bind and reach that left arm forward, pulling back. Squaring the chest. Reach that right arm up between the shoulder blades. Come on up to stand. Pat yourself on the back with the right hand. With your left hand. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale. As I exhale, I'm going to twist. Reach those arms out to the side like a T. And then bring that tricep to the inside, to the instep of that left foot, left tricep. Lean back. Coming back through center. Stomp your right foot on the floor. Keep the left ankle over the left knee, over the right knee rather, like a number 4. All right, sit up nice and tall. Maybe that's enough for you. Maybe about enough. And reach that left arm to sky. I'm going to twist and see if I can get nice and smooth. Fit the foot into my armpit. Grab the outside of my right foot with my left hand, of my left knee with my left hand. And reach the right arm over the right knee. Yogi Dandasana. Breathing here. Unwind. Reach that left leg forward and just see, right leg forward, sorry. And see if I can fit that left knee over the left shoulder. Surya Yantrasana, leaning back. Sitting up as tall as you can. I'm going to turn towards the short edge of my mat. Breathing here. Alright, I'm going to try. Plant my palms. I'm going to try to take this to Visvamitrasana. So I don't want to let this foot touch the floor, right? I'm going to try and keep that left foot lifted. Push down, reach it back. And bring that right foot down. See if I can lean into my left arm. Lean back with my right shoulder blade. Ekapadakandanyasana. Through vinyasa. Yay! Breathing here. It's my leg that's easier to extend. How'd you do? You can put it in the comments. Nice deep inhale. I'm going to lift the heels as I exhale, bend the knees. And once again, I'm going to bring the feet through the hands. finding Navasana, boat pose. Any variation. Try your low back in and out breathing here. Just going to check the time. You stay where you are. 125. Oh dear. Alright. Well, that's a fairly lengthy practice. Ardha Navasana. As you exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Couple low back circles. I guess more twists and hips than back bends today. Cross the right knee over left. Bring the hips to the right, knees to the left. Squaring the chest. Back through center. Take your twist the other way. Back through center. Anything else you want to do before the end of your practice, feel free. Otherwise, set yourself up for your final relaxation. Maybe find Supta Baddha Konasana for a few breaths. And let's just do a really sweet, easy pranayama to drop into our final relaxation. Your knees are uncomfortable out, please adjust them. Let the breath be nice and easy. Just preparing. And on your next inhale, just hold the breath in for a comfortable amount, maybe even with how long you chose to take it. Gently release, exhaling. Keep it even with the inhale and hold. Couple recovery breaths. Inhale. Hold. Exhale, gently release. Couple recovery breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Hold the breath out. Inhale, gently release. Next exhale, you're going to hold the breath out. Inhale, gently release. Couple recovery breaths. And just let yourself drift into your final relaxation. breath cycle, begin to bring some awareness to the breath. Drawing a nice deep inhale in. Exhale through the mouth. Start to move your fingers and toes and do some wrist and ankle circles. Reach out through the arms and legs. And as you exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Maybe pick a side of the body to roll onto. When you're ready in your own time, make your way up to a nice comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Breathing here. Maybe sitting on a blanket. Elbows right underneath the shoulders. Giving yourself so much gratitude for taking time to come onto the mat. To connect to your inner, hopefully more subtle energies. Release some tension. Hopefully have a little bit of fun. And keep yourself healthy. Thumbs to third eye. Namaste, everybody. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, and perfect peace. I bow to you. Have a beautiful day. Thanks for playing with me. Sorry it's been a while since my last one of these. I've been working a little bit more in my regular teaching schedule, so it's harder to fit them in, but hopefully. Thank you.